Hello, trail travelers. We are at Chinaman Gulch today in the snow. There's about 3 or 4 inches of snow on the ground, so it's going to be different. That's why I'm doing another video on it. I'll put a link up above. There's a video that we did on Chinaman Gulch during the summer, but we're out here during the winter, and winter wheeling is different. There's other challenges involved. There's times where you're more likely to have to pull out the winch and get up over things. So we're going to give it a try today. We're going to see how it's going to go. We've got our Jeep there, Optimus, the blue Jeep, and we have Christy with her new Eco Diesel smoky butt over there. I would not ever attempt to do this by myself. I want to be very clear about it. Snow wheeling is no joke. There's a lot more to it. There's more risk involved in terms of sliding, slipping, coming off trail, just getting stuck. You don't go snow wheeling by yourself. But we have someone else with us. We're going to get through this, hopefully. If not, we're going to document it and see how it goes. But I'm excited to get on the trail. Let's get going. So out of the parking lot, we're going to head north, where you're right on the trail. You'll see the sign that says Chinaman Gulch right out of the parking lot, and head out. We start off with a kind of a big turn here, and then we head up the mountain until we get to the beginning of the loop where the really exciting stuff starts happening. Right now it looks really tame, but I can assure you it's not. Okay. We got to our first obstacle here, and we're just going to climb it nice and easy. There's definitely a lot of hidden rocks under this snow. I know this because I've been here when there is no snow, and this is a very different feeling from when there's a lot of snow or when there's no snow on the ground. So we're just going to get ourselves lined up. We may be using our lockers a lot today just because it's a smart thing to do. If you have the gear, use it. Bring it up. Send it, send it, send it, send it, send it, send it, send it. Keep going, don't lose it. Go, 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 go. All right, well, there's our first 0.6 of a mile, and we haven't had to winch, but we have definitely had to do some creative spotting, and you know, we're doing okay. That's why winter wheeling is very different than wheeling when it's dry, is the lines can be completely different. You think you have traction and all of a sudden it's not there. You try a line, it doesn't work, you try a line. So it definitely takes a lot more effort when you're in the snow. So this is not for everybody, and I get it, but I enjoy it. So we're gonna show you what it's like. And I don't know if you can see right now, right in front of the Jeep are some deer straight ahead. We're gonna see if we can move slowly. Do you see them at 11 o'clock? So driving through these conditions takes a different type of throttle control. You're on the brake a lot while you're keeping the revs of the engine up higher so that you can keep wheel spin up or wheel speed up. Once you lose it, it can be tough to get back. So we're just going to keep working our way up Chinaman Gulch, and well, we've made more progress in the last 2 minutes here than we made in our first 20 minutes. But it's going to be a fun day on the trail.
There you go. Okay, now you're going to go wide driver, wide driver. You're on your rock sliders.
What? Did you hit your fender? Okay, you gotta watch that. I can't see that. Alright.
Okay, strain out a little bit. Okay, bring it in. Okay, keep going, climb that rock, climb it. Okay. Back up a little, okay, right there. Okay, go passenger. Okay, go ahead. You're gonna climb up. Okay, now spin it, spin it, spin it, spin it. Driver, 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 driver. There you go. Hold on, go ahead, come up, bring it up, bring it up, bring it up. Okay, hold it, hold it, hold it.
All right, well, best laid plans, didn't quite go well on that particular obstacle. So we're gonna go ahead and put a tree saver around this tree here so that we're pulling her up at the right angle that we want. If we tried going up to some of these other ones, it's not exactly the angle, or we'd have to try and deal with these rocks here. But from this tree, we've got a straight shot to the Jeep over there. So we're gonna bring up the winch line, connect it to the tree saver with a soft shackle, and we'll get her pulled up and out of this mess. All right, we got the tree saver around the base of this tree to a soft shackle, going to her winch. We're tying up the line a little bit. Okay, now I'm gonna get out of the way so that I'm in a nice, safe spot. Okay. Okay, drive it, drive it. All right, well, it's been an hour and 15 minutes and we have gone exactly 1 mile. So we are kicking butt. We are not making super fast time, but this trail is absolutely gorgeous today. We've had a few challenges trying to get up some spots. So far, we are 1 winch per mile. So hopefully we can improve that number a little bit, but I don't mind winching. It's part of it. It is what you got to do sometimes. And so right now we have a little reprieve as we go through some of this, if you will, easier part. And then it's going to get a little harder again. But the snow's not too deep, so we're not having massive problems. But we're having a good time, and I think that's what counts. Now, if you've watched my Chinaman Gulch video from, was that Labor Day weekend?
Yes.
Labor Day weekend. Well, first there was no snow, but one of the things that I said about it was, I don't know if I use this exact word, but this trail is relentless. It is obstacle, 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 almost non-stop through the entire, this is 7 miles?
7 minutes.
7.2 miles or something. And as soon as you get to a spot where you go, oh man, I can take a break for a second, about the time you can finish that sentence, you're into another obstacle. And doing it in the snow is different because, for one, when there's a few inches of snow, in some ways things are easier because the snow will fill in the gaps of the rocks, making for a smoother ride in some places. In other ways, it's harder because some of the rocks are going to be slippier. Slippier, slippy-er, more slippier, more slippy.
You're not in a
I don't know.
spelling bee contest.
But they get more slippery, they get more,
Just get
God
away.
dang it. It gets more,
Slipperier.
slipperier, okay, whatever. Okay, it's slicker. The rocks get slicker in the snow. So, probably for cutting.
Look at that.
Oh my gosh, look at this
We
view.
didn't see it because it was smoky.
Oh, this view. I mean, this is why we do what we do. Well, unfortunately, we have decided to turn around. It's just getting slicker and slicker as we go up in altitude. It's just getting sketchy, and we want to get out of here before it gets dark. So I made it up this one obstacle here, but I found a spot to turn around, and we're going to head back out. It's just taking way too long in the snow. So just one of those decisions. We want to be out of here before it gets dark. So I'm going to head back down, and we're going to head our way out of Chinaman Gulch. All right, well, we're making some pretty good time coming back out. You know, I'll admit, I'm a little bummed that we didn't finish, but this is a long trail, even in good conditions. You know, this took us 5 hours to get through. So we knew going into this that things had to go pretty darn smooth for us to get out before dark. And we knew that turning around was always going to be a possibility. And sometimes you just make the choice of, you know, safety over, you know, finishing a trail. So that's what we did. So we're heading out. Going down is going to be kind of fun. We have the one spot where we winched Christy up, which is going to be interesting. But I don't think we're going to have any problems getting down. We just have to be in a nice low gear and take it real smooth and know that you are going to slide like that. And this is one of those times where if this type of stuff is going to freak you out, don't do it, okay? Don't push yourself. It's okay to push yourself a little bit. You know, don't get me wrong. But if you don't feel safe, don't do something. And if you're not going to feel safe reeling in the snow and your Jeep sliding around on the ice, don't do it. There is no shame in just going, you know what? I don't feel comfortable with that. And that's exactly what happened to us. We got to a spot and we decided, you know what? I don't feel comfortable with this. While we could probably continue, we did not want to try finishing up this trail and especially getting out of here in the dark. Not comfortable with that. So it's time to turn around. So do what you consider to be safe and right for you. And that is the best advice I can give. You know, don't let people pressure you into doing something you're not comfortable with. Don't do anything that you feel is unsafe and that is going to put you, your vehicle, your family, or whatever in danger.
Stick up to your limits.
You know, drive to your limits. That's a good way of putting it, you know. And of course, you know, like I said, you can push your limits once in a while, but you got to be safe about it and don't get completely uncomfortable and have people with you that know what they're doing. I mean, Christy is just getting her new Jeep out and she's not exactly sure what it's capable of doing. So I'm doing a lot of spotting for her and she's getting through a lot of stuff that she didn't believe her Jeep was capable of doing. So she's pushing herself and her rig a little bit, but it's all controlled because I can see what she's doing. So, and snow wheeling, I cannot stress this enough. You do not do it by yourself. It's way, way too easy for something to go wrong. All right, well, enough of that negative. We're just gonna keep working our way out of the trail. Well, we're heading down kind of the last stretch here. There will be a rather difficult spot that we'll have to get down. But right now it's just really rocky and off camber. And in the snow, that means you are moving your butt end around a little bit. So a little disorienting for some people, but this view has been absolutely worth every second of it. Katarina's driving right now. She's doing a fantastic job. How's it feeling?
Wonderful.
Yeah. Are you starting to feel more comfortable behind the wheel?
Yes. With such instructor.
She's picking really good lines. She's been learning how to do some more spotting. So she's really catching on. Very proud.
I'm enjoying it.
I mean, who can't have a smile on their face driving a Jeep off-road in the snow, right? Well, the last little descent back to the bottom of Chinaman Gulch. It's 3 o'clock. Sunset is in an hour and 40 minutes. So we're gonna make it out of here at a decent time and be able to get on the freeway before it gets dark. Well, and thus ends our adventure at Chinaman Gulch here in December with plenty of snow. Had a great time. Wish we could have made it all the way through, but just the amount of time it takes to go through this trail when it's dry is about 5 hours, and I think we would have needed about 7-ish or more to do it in the snow. So if we're gonna do it, we probably need to drive out here, stay for the night, and then hit this trail first thing in the morning so we have enough time on it. But maybe we'll give it another try, who knows. But I do think this is actually open all year round, so we have a few more chances to get it right. Thanks for watching, everybody. This has been Kerry with Trail Traveler. We'll see you on the trail. Bye-bye.